Don't play with their hearts.
How have you seen Tuli progress over the course of his Trojan career?
That's crazy.
Well,
Here come the lies.
no, it's not. It's no lies. It was from the very first day that he got here. I knew that he was a competitive guy. Like the very first day, we all knew he was competitive. They were out like playing basketball. I think like the weekend before. It was like during COVID, and like Jake was telling me like, yeah, Tuli's out there like jamming, and like obviously we knew Marlon, so we knew he's about his business. But just, always been competitive, and just, who was surprised? Like not me, but shoot, that's my buddy. Happy for him.
Tuli,
Hard worker.
what has Nick meant to this team?
A lot. He's like the OG of the team. Like if anybody needs something, Nick's here. He be paying for my food sometimes. He be like, we'll go out somewhere. He'll suggest restaurants for me and all that. So he's like the big bro of the team, especially the D line, and yeah.
Nick, for you, like, what are your thoughts going in senior day last night at the Coliseum?
It just means a lot. It's flown by this season, these past 4 years. So grateful for all the moments I've had, and definitely grateful for this year in particular. And just big game, big final game of the regular season, and excited to compete in there and be in there for the last time.
Tuli, have you considered that this might be your last game at the Coliseum?
Nah, I haven't thought about it like that. Just go out there and play ball.
So you guys had a challenge at UCLA last week with their run game. This is another tough one. Just what do you see from Notre Dame and their offensive line and their running attack?
Just go out there and execute. I think we did a pretty good job stopping the run versus UCLA. Holding Charbonnet under 100. That was one of our goals. Just try to stop him. And we got to do better with the QB. Keep him in the pocket. Don't let him scramble around. And going into Notre Dame, just go out there and execute. Just try to do what we do.
What was key to limiting Charbonnet and what you guys did against the run? Because I think people were surprised how well you guys contained him.
Just getting to him before he could try to break tackles and all that, because we knew he was a tough runner, and just try to get there before he could get loose. So yeah.
Nick, I know last year was painful for you and a lot of other guys, but what does it mean to be playing for a Pac-12 championship?
Big, huge deal. Hard to reflect on, obviously, just because we got this huge week. So it's kind of like yay, celebration Saturday, and then kind of move on to Sunday. But not want to get too ahead of ourselves, because we played in one 2 years ago. It meant nothing. So just trying to advantage the day and build momentum going into that week for sure. But from last year, yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Nick, you took Corey under your wing when he first got here. What was it like for you to see him make that play to win the game?
Just super excited for him. Loved his post-game interview. He works hard. He deserves it. Just want him to keep building momentum and just keep pushing forward and working hard, because great things are on the horizon for him.
How do you guys guard against an emotional letdown after, the celebration on Saturday on the field and just gearing up for another big game?
No, I just think it's nice, because the way our weeks are structured, Saturday you get out of here, Sunday's the day to debrief, Monday you're back in the fight, and it's been the same since our mock week. You could argue that during spring ball the same thing, we're turning the chapter each and every practice. So doing a good job of turning the chapter on last week and just focusing on the installs and what we have this week.
Is that any different because it's kind of like 2 rivalry weeks in a row?
Nah, everything the same. Just go out, just start hard practice. Got to practice hard, do everything in practice, and show up for the game.
Yeah, just respecting every opponent. Every team only gets 12 opportunities. You train all year. There's an army of dudes that want to come in here and kick your butt every week, so you got to respect every opponent.
What stands out about Notre Dame's offensive line on tape?
They're good online, fundamentally sound. Everybody know that Notre Dame known for that online, big dudes. Like I said, fundamentally sound. So we got to be good on our technique also going into that game, and we just got to be physical and execute.
Come out in big personnels, talented tight ends. Got to be ready for it.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.